Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. This is episode 6 of the Martha and Marley Spoon Meal Service Review. Today we're going to be making a low-carb chicken fajita casserole with guacamole and pico de gallo. This meal falls under the under 30 minutes category as well as the health and diet category. The nutrition facts are as follows: 590 calories, 40 grams of fat, 20 grams of carbs, and 40 grams protein. Now for the ingredients, we have boneless skinless chicken thigh cubes, which is the chicken fajita. And then we have cheddar jack cheese, guacamole, yellow onion, a lime, tomato, taco seasoning, a pepper, and cilantro. Okay. So first we're gonna wash the veggies and then we'll dry them and start prepping. Okay, I did set the oven for broiler, or I turned on the broiler already. So we are going to step 1, prep ingredients, preheat broiler, quarter the onion, then finely chop one of the quarters and cut remaining onion into 1/2-inch pieces. So So 1/4 is to be finely chopped or diced. What did it say? I don't remember. Yeah, finely chopped. So this one's gonna be for the pico de gallo. Now I've made pico de gallo before, you know, when we have carne asadas, barbecues, little get-togethers, and I personally prefer the onion to be the onion bits to be really small. Onion is a little bit overpowering, so you want to be careful with how much you're going to put in there. In your pico de gallo, you don't want it to just taste like onion. You want to have all the flavors. I think I'm going to start crying. Okay, now, oh my God, it burns so bad. Halve the pepper, discard stem and seeds, and cut into 1/2-inch pieces. Okay, so. Next, we're going to do, in a medium bowl, stir to combine all of the taco seasoning, half a teaspoon of salt, and then let me just double check that my mic is on. Yeah. Where were we? Oh yeah, half a teaspoon of salt, and add the chicken, toss to coat, set aside until step 4. So that's ready. I'm gonna wash my hands. Okay, step 2, saute peppers and onions. So on an oven-proof skillet, medium-high heat, heat 1 tablespoon of oil. I have to use my little backup measuring spoons because my metal tablespoon somehow disappeared into thin air. Yeah. So now I'm using my little piggy tablespoons. Okay. So we're gonna let that heat. So with this, we're gonna add into the pan peppers, the onion pieces, the big ones, and then season with salt and pepper. For that, we're gonna cook stirring until peppers are softened, 5 to 6 minutes. If skillet is dry, add 1 tablespoon of water at a time as needed, and then transfer to a bowl and cover to keep warm. Reserve skillet for step 4. So let me get another bowl. Now the bowls. There's bowls everywhere. Bucket. Okay. So then while that's getting hot, we are going to start the pico de gallo, or finish it, I guess. Cut tomatoes into 1/4-inch pieces. Okay, so I think I'm gonna take out some onion because that was really a lot. Just put it on the side. Okay, and then I'll go adding if it needs more. Okay, finally chop half of the cilantro leaves. Oh, this should be ready. So, peppers. Onions. You like my little apron? My best friend sent it to me for my birthday last year. No. No. She sent it to me. It was a just because gift. I love it. This is the tattoo we got together. We've been best friends for almost 20 years, maybe more. So in case you're wondering why I set the timer when I'm cooking stovetop, it's because I start doing other things and I forget that the food is on there, and so it's just to remind me to check it, you know, when the time goes off, so it doesn't burn or anything. Okay, half of the cilantro leaves and stems. So half. For any kind of herbs like these, very leafy ones, you just bunch up the leaves together. You can fold them, you know, real neat and then slice, or you can just grab them and bunch them up like a crumpled paper. Makes it a lot easier to chop this stuff up. You know, leafy stuff is kind of unruly, so it gives you a better control, better handle. Okay, that's, I would say, finely chopped. Then squeeze 2 teaspoons of lime juice into a medium bowl. Oh, they're gonna make me. Okay, and then give this a mix. It smells wonderful. Super Gouda. Okay, sorry. Oh yeah, 2 teaspoons of lime juice. cut any remaining lime into wedges, obviously for garnish, but like if this is for dinner, I'm not gonna garnish shit. So add tomatoes. Finely chopped onions, they're already in there. And oh yeah, chopped cilantro. I've never actually done this next one, but it says 1 tablespoon of oil. So for the sake of reviewing this correctly, we're gonna do that. And then season to taste with salt and pepper. That I have done before. And then we just mix it around, combine everything. That's so weird. Oil and pico de gallo, I've never heard of that. Have you guys? Is that normal for y'all? It's not normal for me. Sandra, if you're watching, is this normal? I don't remember that being normal in your pico de gallo. I'm gonna throw in a little bit more onion. Okay, it smells good. Now I'm gonna taste it. Let's see if it needs more salt. No. I'm not gonna tell you if it's good or not, but it doesn't need more salt. Okay, that's done. Next. Oh, this is still cooking. So we got 2 more minutes. I wanted to check in with you guys and see how you guys were enjoying the videos. If you're enjoying them, do you hate them? Do you have any ideas on what I could do better? Any suggestions? Any other meal kit services that I can put on my list to review? I don't get much action in the comments, so if you do want to just stop by and leave something there, or you can DM me on my Instagram. It's my handle is @TiffanySalinas. Also, please remember to give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and then hit that little notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. Now let's get back to the food. Okay, so this is coming out. So we're gonna move it back to this bowl, or into, not back. Oh, excuse me. So the next step is the chicken. So we're gonna heat another tablespoon of oil in the same pan, and then we're gonna add the chicken. Cook without stirring until browned on the bottom, 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, so another tablespoon of oil. Oh my God, you guys, I forgot to tell you, I've gone through so many bottles of oil making these recipes, reviewing these meal kits ever since HelloFresh. I don't think I've gone through that much oil since I used to fry food, and that was 7 years ago. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Okay, then we're gonna add the chicken. Make sure this is on medium high. Okay. Sorry. We bought one of these dome thingies for like when you make eggs or like to melt cheese on a patty or something. And I don't really know where to put it, so I kind of just leave it on the stove. But then that happens and it scares the shit out of me, especially at night. So I'm just gonna move it. Another good tip is to clean as you go. If you have a stressful job like I do, my job is incredibly stressful, and then I have a second job. You don't want to be cleaning up the kitchen after you eat dinner. You just want to like chill out. So it's easier, or a lot easier, to just clean as you go during the meal, or like as you're cooking everything, versus after everything is done. Stir in 3 tablespoons of water, scraping up any brown bits from the bottom of the skillet, and cook until chicken is cooked through, about 2 more minutes. Okay. So we're kind of just gonna let that chill. Once this is cooked all the way through, we will, or I will, I guess, I'll come back and then we'll finish assembling the actual dish before we put it in the oven. So stay tuned, guys. Okay guys, the chicken is ready. It's fully cooked. Now we're gonna add let's turn off the heat and add the peppers and the onions. Okay, and then to this we're gonna add cheese. So you're gonna sprinkle the cheese on top, and then you're gonna put it in the oven to broil for 1 to 2 minutes, depending on your broiler. Mine is pretty crazy, so I have to keep an eye on it. Okay, so that's gonna broil, and then that'll be done. Step number 6, pick reserved cilantro leaves from stems, discarding stems. Top chicken fajita casserole with guacamole, whole cilantro leaves, and some of the pico de gallo. Serve remaining pico de gallo alongside, and any lime wedges for squeezing over top. Okay, so I'm gonna plate it, and then we'll get the show on the road. Okay, so we're back. I served myself a little portion. It does look like there's more veggies than there is chicken. So that kind of sucks, but let's try it. I did top it with the pico de gallo and the guacamole, so. Okay. Well, as a unit, it's okay. There is, well, the veggies do overpower the chicken, but the chicken by itself tastes really good. The veggies by themselves taste really good. Together, I can only taste the veggies. The pico de gallo is super good. Very well seasoned. The guacamole is okay, but I think it needs more salt and pepper. And lemon. It tastes sweet and creamy, but I feel like it's missing that citrus. But overall, I'll give this a 7 out of 10. Chicken is good. Veggies are good. Just not well proportioned. So that would be the reason for the 7. It's a good portion size for 2 people, so that's okay. I'm probably gonna have to make some rice to go with it on the side. Pico de gallo is good, and that's it. That's all I have for you guys. It's an okay dish. I hope the next one's better. But yeah, so please remember to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys at the next episode. Y'all have a good night. Toodaloo.